Greetings, everyone. I hope you are fine. I hope you are doing well. I would like to appreciate you all for taking your precious time to watch this video. Without any waste of time, in this video, I would like to talk about two famous members of African National Congress, which is Bheki Mtolo and Fikile Mbalula. So these days, they are going viral. They are all over internet, or they are all over social media, even TikTok as well. And I just want to play their videos so that we can listen to what they had to say and tell me what you think.
Now, what the comrade? The ANC comrade, a national, it was 40%. National. Meaning NEC lost the country for 40%. In National Executive Committee, Elito Babu Ramaphosa, Nobabu Mbalulo, lost the country for 40%. They must take that responsibility. See, now we are taking our own responsibility, of losing the province to 17%. But to prove the comrade here, in his word, he has won. Now, when uma ubhizi ugxeka uRamaphosa, ugxeka uMbalula, zibuziba kanti le nto ebenziwa uRamaphosa noMbalula yini bengayenzanga ewa-20? Why they didn't do it in what-20? The comrade in what-20, sikhala sonke akakhali uthi mina in what-20? What-21? The what-21, there was load shedding. Uthi in what-21 there's unemployment. Uthi awekho but mina I've won. Okwethu ke comrade ukuthi sisondele kuyena ukuthi wenze ngani. eThekwini comrade kune-video ebizwa ngokuthi ukwaHlembe. eThekwini comrade siphuphile eThekwini. Yabona eThekwini ungathi beshawa isipokwe. Singasibongi. Kodwa kune-video yakaHlembe enidwa ibhisi yakhona idwa ubaba uMhlongo. Uthi hayi ngiyaniva nje nikhala nini. Mina in my VD I've won. Now in my VD la akekho umuntu bengangishaya le VD ngihlala la. I've won. Now, but ke comrade, I'm trying to say, ANC elwayo, the ANC and the factionalism, ayikwazi to confront issues honestly and use a scientific analysis. It uses a factional analysis. Because the factional analysis, ANC that to achieve its own wrong outcome. And the wrong outcome further kills the ANC. But ebalekile ishoyo uthi abantu be-ANC because of this sebemamela ifaction ukuthi thini. Iyahlala i-NEC. I-NEC ithatha isinqumo ukuthi la eSouth Africa i-ANC izokwenza u-1 no-2 no-3. Mayiqeda i-communicate i-decision. I-faction ifone ecaleni ukuthi bayadaka. Ingenziwa lo decision. Kube nesixaxa se-ANC esibamela ifaction ukuthi hayi siyamva uMbalula uthini, siyamva upresident uthini, kodwa ifaction ithi bayadaka.
Now, we've listened to the views of Bheki Mtolo. Now, let's take this moment and hear how the leader of ANC responded, which is Fikile Mbalula.
Correct. And then those remarks by Mtolo, whatever they mean and all of that, they mean nothing. We are here now where we are, and we're moving forward. And we are going to reclaim KZN, and we are going to take hard decisions that are going to rebuild the ANC in that province. We are going to fix and build KwaZulu-Natal and Gauteng.
I would like to begin by saying the other one seems to be constructive, teaching, caring, and taking responsibility. We might not know his full intention, but the fact is, if someone you disagree with or someone you don't like speaks the truth, you have to take it, irregardless or no matter what. because you can tell that ANC is a biggest loser. Everybody can see. But it's just that now, because people are used to mainstream media, it seems as if ANC didn't lose anything. ANC is a biggest loser when it comes to 2024 elections. And the way Bheki Mtolo broke it down, it was exceptional. It was amazing that everybody lost. In other words, nationally, they lost. Even when it comes to provinces, they also lost. In other words, even when it comes to district, they also lost. Local municipalities or maybe local districts, they also lost. In other words, they have to take responsibility in order to bring back the strength of African National Congress, not only in KwaZulu-Natal, but also in other provinces across South Africa. This is something which is very important. So Bheki Mtolo spoke like a constructive leader, someone who is caring. But I want to say, I may not know his full intentions. I may not know, because some people may speak constructive when in reality they have their own intentions. But the fact is, everything that he said is constructive and it makes sense. So as a leader of African National Congress, in other words, you have to admit within yourself and say, you know what, this man is telling the truth. So what if I contact this man? What if I sit down with this man? Because it seems as if this man has beautiful ideas that can be useful for African National Congress, or to bring African National Congress back to power. So that's how you should do. That's how you should act as a leader. But Mr. Fikile Mbalula said this. He said, the words of Mtolo, everything that Mtolo said doesn't mean anything. Just imagine, someone is trying to help you with constructive words, with beautiful ideas or constructive ideas, but you have this tendency of arrogance, this tendency of not taking responsibility. And many people are expecting this man maybe to become a president, maybe in the future, which is Fikile Mbalula. But how can you expect such a leader? How can you expect such a leader? Because if you're a leader, you have to take responsibility. So this is what the national leaders of ANC are lacking. They don't want to take responsibility, but yet they want to bring back the strength of ANC, or to bring ANC back to power. This is what they want. But it is going to be impossible. It will be very impossible as long as they are divided. So you see now, what kills ANC is division from within. In other words, ANC is not dying from external factors, but ANC is dying from internal factors. And one of the things that kills the ANC is lack of responsibility, or lack of taking responsibility, or failure to take responsibility. In other words, these leaders don't want to take responsibility. No one wants to humble himself or herself to say, you know what, we are where we are today is because of me, or is because of us. So they have this tendency of not taking responsibility. So this is embarrassing that Fikile Mbalula can just come and say, you know what, everything that this man says doesn't mean anything. Doesn't mean anything. When in reality, this man humbled himself, and with respect, he sent this message to all members of ANC to say, you know what, we have to take responsibility. And he broke it down that it doesn't mean they only lost in KwaZulu-Natal, but in all provinces, they have been losing all these years. Even in 2024, they still lost some strength in other provinces. So in general, all of them lost. So in other words, if all of them lost, they have to come together and say what went wrong or where things went wrong so that we can take responsibility. But other leaders of African National Congress, they want to run away from taking that responsibility, and it will continue to hurt them. It will continue to break their strength. I don't know what you think about the whole thing, but in my mind, I feel like Bheki Mtolo was right. I still feel that he's right. It's just that Fikile Mbalula doesn't want to take responsibility. I don't know, maybe they have other ideas, or maybe this is how they work. I don't know, like not to take responsibility. Maybe that's how they work. Like there's no need for us to take responsibility, because we can see when it comes to service delivery, no one wants to take responsibility. So if the national leaders don't want to take responsibility, you should not be surprised why your councillors and mayors on the ground don't want to take responsibility. You should not be surprised when they don't care.